Good evening. You're welcome to Flip TV News. My name is Kolade Folari Kadeshpres. First, the headlines. Gombe Governor meets Shatima, backs State Police. I am not scared of anything, anybody, Fubara declares. ASU issues 2-month ultimatum to federal government over withheld salaries, others. Police rescue 2-year-old 11 women in Kwara. Corps member dies in auto crash 6 days to wedding. Now, the news in full. Gombe State Governor and Chairman of the Northern State Governors Forum, Inuwa Yaya, has voiced support for the establishment of state police. Inuwa said the country needs decentralized security management while emphasizing the importance of bringing security closer to the people. State police will enable us to monitor and implement security decisions swiftly with tangible result, he told State House correspondent after closed-door talks with Vice President Kashim Shettima at the Aso Rock Villa, Abuja, today, Tuesday. On February 16, the federal and state government resolved to develop modalities to create state police to tackle the country's security crisis. The nation has been troubled by waves of abductions, attacks by suspected bandits, and other violent crimes, reviving calls for establishment of a multi-level policing system, including state police. According to Inuwa, the current security architecture, where commander answers to Abuja, hampers swift decision-making. Inuwa affirmed that he foresees an easy passage of the bill through the national and state assemblies. He said the state police issue is a constitutional matter that will have to go through the National Assembly and eventually states individually, because it needs 2/3 of the state assemblies in Nigeria to endorse whatever position. Personally, and I believe the whole of the people of Gombe State are behind the idea of having state police, because that will take security closer to the people and we'll be able to monitor more than somebody else monitoring or managing our own security, according to the governor. The Academic Staff Union of Universities has given the federal government a 2-month ultimatum to implement all its demands, or else it will use all legitimate means, including invoking no pay, no work to enforce compliance. Speaking today, Tuesday, during a press conference held in Lagos State Zone of ASU at the University of Lagos, Zonal Coordinator Adelaja Odukoya said Nigeria was on the verge of collapse. Over the years, ASU has frequently resorted to prolonged strike actions to pressure the federal government into implementing its numerous demands aimed at benefiting the university system and its teaching staff. Unfortunately, despite the federal government's promises to the union on numerous occasions, these pledges often remain unfulfilled. Some of the unfulfilled promises the government made to ASU were the renegotiation of the Federal Government of Nigeria ASU 2009 agreement, the non-release of withheld salaries and arrears of earned academic allowances, inadequate funding of universities, proliferation of universities, and deceitful integrated personnel and payroll information system. He said, at our last NEC meeting on May 11 to 12 held at the Obafemi Awolowo University, we decided to give the government just 2 months to implement all our demands, or else our union will raise powerfully in defense of Nigerian public universities. Nigeria is on the verge of collapse, and all of its parts are being pulled along with it by the type of leaders who control its political and administrative spheres. It should not go without saying that our great and patriotic union will not give up until a single square inch of territory to grasshoppers that want to destroy our country, whose sole objective is the cavalier accumulation of illegal wealth. Odukoya narrated that ASU will not fold its hands and watch politicians who prioritize themselves over and above the development of Nigeria destroy public universities. He maintained that if things continued as it is, ASU as a patriotic union would also rise powerfully in defense of the overburdened and inhumanly overtaxed Nigerian people. A combined team of security outfits in Kwara State on Monday rescued a 2-year-old child and 11 market women from their kidnappers. The 11 market women who were said to have been waylaid and abducted around Oyi Bridge in Yaro Olayinka village by some kidnappers along Ajashe-Ekpo Okeode Road between 6 and 7 p.m. while they were returning from the market. The State Police Command Police Public Relations Officer Toun Ejire Adeyemi confirmed the rescue operation to newsmen on Tuesday. Ejire Adeyemi said 11 market women and a 2-year-old child were rescued by the security team who combed the forest in search of the kidnapped victims. All victims have been rescued and released to their families. Some of those that were injured during the rescue operation were taken to the General Hospital Share Ifelodun local government area and have been discharged after the treatment, she said. Also speaking on the incident, the coordinator of Kwara South Joint Committee Security Watch, Olaito Oyinzubara, commended the joint security team for their efforts in rescuing all the people abducted by the gunmen suspected to be kidnappers. A corps member identified as Esla Adams has died in an auto crash 6 days before his wedding introduction billed to be held on May 26, 2024. Newsmen learned that Adams was confirmed dead on Monday after being involved in an accident that happened on the Akwanga Lafia Road, Nasarawa State. The deceased, who was said to be a graduate of metallurgical engineering from the University of Jos in Plateau State, had a workshop on Kefi Road in Akwanga area of Nasarawa State where he welded and fabricated metals. Confirming his demise, his family released a statement stating that he would be buried on Friday. The funeral service will be held at the ERCC Bethel land in Akwanga, Nasarawa State, Angwang Padom. The candlelight parade will start from Lafia Road to the renowned White House in Agwan Ata neighborhood of Akwanga on Thursday, May 23. Those expressing sympathy dress in black for candlelight parade, which will begin at 5:30 p.m., the statement added. Mourning the late corps member, a friend who identifies as Comrade Simon Lucasen on Facebook wrote, "Bro Esla Adams, I am so speechless hearing about your demise after all the years in the University of Jos. A current serving member preparing for your marriage introduction 26th of this month. You are no more. What a world." He said, "We just met in Lafia on Sunday, Monday, and you are no more. We can't question God. May your soul find rest in the bosom of the Lord," the friend added. River State Governor Siminalayi Fubara said he's never scared of anything or anybody, saying he has records to show all his activities followed approval. The governor said everything he's doing is in a white paper devoid of any manipulation. Fubara assured that his administration will continue to deliver projects that impact positively on the people directly, while also empowering them to live better lives. The governor stated that Egbeda Internal Roads project has been accomplished to both satisfy the needs of the people by making them happy and solving the perennial flooding problems experienced in the area. He gave the assurance that Egbeda Community Secondary School Field, the venue of the inauguration of the Egbeda Internal Road project in Emua local government area on Tuesday. Acknowledging the support of the people before, during and after the elections, he said what his administration owed them was the dividends of democracy that included projects and social service delivery. He said one thing is awarding a job, another is delivering in record time. "I want to thank the contractor for standing by its words." Fubara further said there's nothing wrong in rebuilding a road. There's nothing wrong in promising to develop an area. But what is important is when you want to do those things, do them to the satisfaction of the people. He further says that what he had done here in Egbeda today is not just building the internal roads, but meeting the needs of the people, solving flood problem. That is what he has done. Fubara reiterated that the projects people are seeing were accomplishments of 4 months because his administration started taking decision and confronting governance in February 2024. That will be all for the news update on Flip TV. Join us for more stories. My name is Kolade Folari Kadeshpris. Have a lovely evening.